What already, Jax? Hey, you forgot just something, Jax, I guess. Okay, everybody, welcome to Caballero podcast.
Sorry for
Today,
interrupting you, Caballero, but it's no more Caballero's podcast. Today, it's HiDDeN podcast. Today,
so
we're really honored and pleasure to have you as a guest,
whoa,
not the
whoa, whoa,
host.
wait a minute. It's
Not
Caballero
surprise.
podcast.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
no, it's
It's
Caballero
HiDDeN's
podcast.
podcast. Look at the
Didn't know the
channel.
name? Didn't know the name of
Look
the
at the
room? It's
channel.
Caballero podcast. See,
Look at the channel.
it's hidden
It's HiDDeN
podcast.
podcast.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa, 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 whoa! What happened? What happened here? Where's the admins? I think all the admins are here,
No, no,
right?
no, no.
Midas,
Yes.
Eugene, Jax. Guys, come
Yeah,
on.
because today we're having you as a guest, Caballero. You've hosted us for a long time. You made a lot of episodes, but today's episode, I'm not gonna be the guest
Oh,
for the second time. This is not gonna happen. I'm sorry, but today you're gonna be the guest for the first time, Caballero. So hello and welcome everyone to HiDDeN's podcast. And today's guest is our great host, Caballero, for the first time ever. So how are you doing, Caballero?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Thanks.
So,
Thank you. I will be agree with you in this idea, but okay, yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Thank
I
you.
know it's
What
a
about
little
you?
surprise.
What
I'm
about
really
you?
glad to have you here, Caballero. I'm
Thank
doing
you.
just fine.
Thank you.
So, Caballero, we all know that you're Moroccan, but nowadays we've heard some rumors that you've been outside of Morocco. Like, is that true?
Oh my God. You are imposter and half spies. Okay, I don't know. No, you do.
I got my own
Yeah.
sources.
Yes. Yes. They're really. I don't know. Okay. Yes, I am not in Morocco right now. Yeah. I went to somewhere else. I like to say even it's summer. I don't like summer. I like to
Hmm.
say some snow and yeah. I like the winter. So yeah, I'm not in Morocco right now.
Can you show us the view, by the way, Caballero?
Sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay.
Let's make it
Yeah.
special. Like, let's make it special today.
Okay. Here we are.
So, hello, Caballero.
Hello,
I hope you're
guys.
gonna
How you
enjoy it.
doing?
I hope the audience are gonna enjoy it.
I
So,
hope so. Hope
let's
so.
get to
And
know
so
more
sorry
about
if you.
Caballero.
And so sorry if you if you expecting something else. Yeah. Okay.
So, guys, let's get to know about more about our great guest Caballero. So we all know his name, that his name is Caballero and Frodo, but like we don't know how old is he. So let me ask you the first question of today's episode. And let's start by how old are you, Caballero? I know it's a hard
Well,
question, but it's a
uh,
surprise.
yeah. I don't know. Well, thank you for being here. For me, it's a really nice nice surprise. But yes, about my age. Okay, fine. I look, I look 22, right? You guys, yeah. But I am unfortunately I am 20, almost 27. Yeah, almost 27. Yeah.
But what? Why did you say unfortunately 27? Don't you think age is just a number?
Well, age is just a number, yeah. But for me, I feel like I am 22 because when this Corona started with this lockdown, I was 23. I was starting. Okay, I'm planning to travel a lot. I'm planning to start my career. So, and then the 3 years because I had the coronavirus in 2022. So 3 years of suffering, and I found myself 26. I mean, like I just like sleep and I waking up and find myself 26. So 3 years of my my life just passing. Just I don't know how to pass. But yeah, I'm unfortunately 27. Yeah.
I do still think that you still have time to do whatever you want to learn and have new experiences. However, let's not draft for our main topic here. we want to know about more about our guest Caballero. So a lot of people are asking, what did you study?
Um, as most of people here know, that I am a programmer. I started computer science. It was really nice thing to do because when I was a kid, I was the IT of the neighborhood. I was the IT. I know everything. Either I didn't know actually, but I start to know a lot of things. So yeah.
Mhm.
And guys, please, for best experience for this camera, just enable the rotation, rotate your phone. Yeah, that's it. So I studied computer science. I have more than 5 years of experience. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is
What
going
happened
on?
here? Sorry.
Okay, back to our main topic. Like we all know that you have a lot of names, Frodo,
Oh my god.
and
Yeah.
also a lot of other names, but Caballero especially, we know that it's a Spanish name that means a knight. So let me ask you, how did you get this nickname?
Um, is Caballero something really famous here in Morocco? I mean, there in Morocco, not here. It's a word that we use. We use when I was a kid. I heard it because we use some Spanish names. So when it say someone is gentle, we say it's Caballero. This guy is Caballero. So I use this name because when I felt like I'm gentleman, I said let's make the name Caballero. Oh yeah, that was the story.
Wow, and I also can see some news on the camera. Wow, you're really prepared for this. I'm sorry, I did a little surprise here, but like
Sorry,
I
sir.
think
What
we
did you
all
say?
wanted you to have. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What did you say?
I said that I can see some news on the camera. I think you were really prepared for this one, but like I had a little surprise for you. I know.
Yeah, I was, the last episode of Caballero podcast. So yeah, let's make it yeah, but you make it better, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I had some questions, but you
Yeah,
have
we're making
questions.
it
Okay, so yeah.
more different. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Caballero. So now we know how old are you, we know what you studied, we know your nickname, and how did you get
hmm
the idea of the nickname. But we didn't ask you the most important question: how did you join Discord, especially this server?
This could have started when I finished my studies. I started because I like gaming, especially when I'm a developer. So I like to develop games. I
Mhm.
saw that there is some servers, some platform that the gamers and developers on it. So it's just Discord. Okay, so let's say this Discord are called. So and then when my brother start to use Discord, I heard him speaking with Argentinian people, Mexicans, like that, and he invite me. See, let's Joe, let's to be honest, let's troll to these guys. So I started, and then I started to speak with the people in English because I need to improve my English. And at the same time, I didn't care if people doesn't understand me. I don't care if you don't understand me. It's your fault. I'm not fault. I gonna speak. I'm here to improve to improve my English. I'm here to test on you. So I did the thing, and then from a server to another because I didn't like some service. Every time I have to say hello, how are you? Where are you from? Okay, and then meet new people. Hello, how are you? Where are you from? It's a lot. Until a day when I meet Habi, and I asked her the same question that I ask every person that joined. Do you know any other service and better than that? She said, yeah, okay. There is some service that had a lot of Egyptians, and I said, okay, Egyptian. I know Egyptian. So yeah, let's go to there. And then when I joined, I've been here almost 2 years, and I'm really happy of this period. Yeah, that was the story.
Oh, that's a really good story. But Kabir, let me ask you a really good question. Like, how long have you been here in this server?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Wow.
Yeah.
So, Kabir, I always wanted to ask you this. I think it's a little bit of a Jack's question, but I'm still gonna ask it. So, like, from my perspective, I see you as a creative person from your work and what you does, and I always wanted to ask you, what can you add for the server?
Uh, Of course, I think I help a lot of people with English, and I'm really glad of that. And the also I made this podcast. People can join. A lot of people, as you see, a lot of audiences. It's a really nice thing. But I'm not an admin to add. You know, I'm not really an admin. Actually, they offer me this job. I didn't I didn't accept it. To be honest, because I like to be a member for the first place, and the second thing, back then there was a lot of the admin thing was complicated. A lot of fights, a lot of people speak, a lot of
Mhm,
people say no, the admins are a race. I don't know. Some people say that. So there is not fair. I didn't want to get that. That's why I start a member. But if I am an admin, I think I have some ideas. I guess I don't know if I'm gonna just give it to the admins here, but okay. I think I'm gonna create some rooms. Title, for example, a room called grammar. So when you see people like that, there that people try to improve their grammar. A room called accents. A room
mhm,
called new words or something like that. So when you get to join, you see people to see that people. Okay, this guy. I need to practice my grammar. So where to go? Okay, this room.
mhm,
So this room, I'm gonna go to improve my grammar. And I don't know. I'm not really expert in that, but there is an idea to make everything individual. Yeah, I guess that.
mhm,
And of course, if I am an admin, I'd be really aggressive too, because I believe that. Oh my god, that rules are rules. So yeah,
mhm. Okay, that was a really great answer. So,
thank you.
Caballero, on the last question, you spoke about Egyptians, and we all know that he can speak the Egyptian dialect really well. Can you tell us how can you do that? How did you learn this?
It's I guess it's the same as the American accent. I watch a lot of movies. I try to imitate what they say because if you're gonna speak, for
Mhm,
example, American, we're not gonna just say it in your language. That was unfortunately a lot of people do, and especially the Egyptians. I'm so sorry to say that, but not say it in your own way. It's another language, and also. As the professor J.R.R. Tolkien, who wrote the Lord of the Rings, say that the language has a culture. It's related with the culture. If you have the culture, and another culture, that means another kind of language, and also the same, if there is another language, that means there's another culture. So start to imitate it, or start to try, I don't know, but for me, I started like that, imitate every single thing, even it's gonna be like uh, a silly thing to do, to speak like to see the R in English. That's the same thing with the Egyptians. So that's why I start to listening, trying to imitate, and sometimes trying to imitate him with the voice. So and that's so, and I'll listen a lot. That's it. And I speak Egyptian, and I did a lot of pranks. People thought that I'm Egyptian, and I really like it.
So speaking about Egyptians, I have a thought that you have more Egyptians friends than the Moroccan ones. But let me ask you this: like, what do you think about Egyptians? You already met a lot of Egyptians.
Yeah, they're really kind. Actually, the culture itself is really nice. Like I think the Caballeros are the Egyptians. That why we all knows that we say, and you say in your language, "جدعان." So the more Egyptian are all Caballeros. Yeah, that's true. So whenever I meet any Egyptian, they try to help, try to be kind. Of course, there are some exceptions, but we're not gonna speak about them because it's in everywhere. But the most of them are kind. That's why I started. I still on the server for 2 years, and I wanna be here for more. So yeah, I like to speak with Egyptian, and I feel like I am one of this family. I guess.
Indeed, indeed, it's a family, and you're one of the most important members of this family, Caballero.
Oh,
Okay,
I hope so. I
so
hope so.
Caballero, we spoke about you a lot, but now let's speak about something that you did. Let's speak about your podcast.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of spicy, but let's start by this question. How did you
Okay.
get the idea for the podcast? This is one of the most creative things I've seen in the server to make a podcast, talk about guests. And to talk about their lives and to talk with them over a podcast in a Discord server. I- It's one of a kind, I think. So, how did you get this idea?
Um, I don't know if you're gonna believe me or not, but I got the idea for the first day I joined the server. I remember Jax uh, put an announcement. I didn't know more about Discord, how it works. Oh my god! Oh, wait a minute.
It's happening again.
Yep, it happening again. Okay. What will we say? Yeah, Jax put an announcement. There was a member called Ablabet. I think you know her.
Mhm.
Uh, she,
Of course.
she, yeah. She was responsible for English and Jax. But today we have Bethany. So ask her to help you guys to answer some questions. I said like it's a podcast. We get some guests,
Mhm.
ask them questions. Oh, so this the system here happened. I can one day make some episode for me. I'm a guest to speak about programming. And I was thinking like that, and I was thinking about this logo, CCTV Live. I got the whole idea, a mug that has the logo of the server. That was the idea, and I said, yeah, okay, let's do. We're gonna do it one time. And I speak about Jax a lot of times about that, and I said, "Can you just make like the?" And we started as role play. If you guys remember that, I am like an actor, and he is the introducer. So we started like that, and then it developed until it happened Caballero podcast. And you were the first guest, so I remember.
Speaking about guests,
Oh my god.
Caballero, if the last question was spicy, I think the next question is the most spicy question in this episode. And you don't really have to answer this question, but like I cannot like skip this question really. Who was
Okay.
your favorite guest? We need
Oh
to
my
know.
god. You want a war? You want a war here? No, no. Trust me. There's no like favorite guests because you all were good. Honestly, maybe there's someone good in something. There's someone other good in another thing, but um, I guess there's no one special guest to say or favorite guest. I don't
Mhm,
know. Maybe I don't know. There are a lot of things. For example, if you're gonna see like the only one, oh, it's not the only one, the most one that understand my idea of podcast, the most one, and the preparing this stuff was you, HiDDeN. You know how to prepare. You know what
mhm,
what is preparing, why it's really important. And maybe the
mhm,
first one who tried to make it unique was Midus. Midus tried to make the episode or the podcast is unique and different. That was really great. Maybe the most charisma one was Eugene, most star. Maybe the most emotional episode was Hey. A lot of things, and also um,
mhm,
my favorite episode's not this guest. I guess was Wolfie. Wolfie. This episode, the bad thing was me. I hope if I was better to make the episode good because I was struggling a lot. I didn't know how to ask questions, but she were a really great guest. So everybody was a good guest. Jax as well. Jax has its own way, and he started to ask me. So that was so special. Sim
mhm.
Sim as well. Everybody was good actually, and I'm really proud of the idea. And also about Midus, I guess is the most name that I say in every episode. Like, every episode, we have to mention Midus. I don't know why. Every episode.
He's our special admin.
Yeah, 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 and also a big fan of the podcast.
So, Caballero, speaking about guests, like you've done a lot of episodes as a host, but today you've been like a
Yeah.
guest for 20 minutes. I
Well,
cannot handle not ask you this question. How do you feel as a guest? How's the experience?
um, good. I really like. I like to be asked than asked people. I like to answer questions than ask people because uh, I think you too, because I remember after the episode of after our episode, you said I have a lot of things I didn't say. So I like to answer questions more than ask people. So I really glad
Mhm.
of this experience that I had experienced, and I really thank you for this surprise. Yeah, I think I like to be asked more than asked. I guess you're gonna be a really great host if you will make your own podcast. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's no more Caballero podcast. Who know? Who knows? But I
We don't
guess
know yet.
we don't know. But I guess if it's gonna be another podcast, you will be a really great host.
Thank you so much for this,
Yeah, yeah.
Caballero. But
First fan
again,
of
let me ask
Hidden Podcast. Yeah.
you. I've been your first guest, and you've been my first guest as well. Okay, so let me ask you this question also. Like, what do you think is the difference between being a host and being a guest? Like, I know it's like on one you ask questions, and on the other you answer questions. I know this, but like, how does the experience like in both? You've done this more than me, so you're the one who should answer this.
I guess when you're a guest, you don't have a responsibility. Oh my god. Okay, you don't have a
Again.
responsibility. Okay.
Mhm.
When you are a guest, you just hear people asking you, and you have to answer. If, for example, the host gonna ask you, "Can we prepare?" I'm gonna say no, no. I'm ready to ask any question. But as a host,
Mhm.
you need to um, you need to prepare the questions. You have to prepare the sections. You have to say, okay, I'm gonna ask him, but I don't really want his answer, his to mention that until we ask the next question, and we can do this. So that's why when I ask someone to let's prepare, they say no, I don't want to prepare. I'm ready. I know you're ready, but I am the host. I know what's gonna happen. So for me, if I'm a guest, of course I would say no, as everybody say. But as a host, it's really hard.
Mhm.
So I guess the host is hard to be a guest. For me, as you see, I'm not preparing anything, so I'm answering. So
Yeah.
it's really it's kind of and also you'll be a star. As you're a guest. People ask you, so you'll be this on the spotlights. It's something good. Maybe some people doesn't like it, but I think if they don't like that, they don't really hate to be a host.
For me, for this time, like till until now, I'm really enjoying having you as a guest, and I think the audience are also enjoying this.
I told you
Let's
you
head
are
to
a
the
really
last
great host.
question. Thank you so much for this. Let's head for the last question, and this is also like a hard question to answer. We spoke about the podcast. We spoke about Careers podcast. But like,
Mhm.
is there a second season?
Well, um, I don't know. I don't really know yet because I said we're gonna stop season one because I don't know if we're gonna continue or not. If
Hmm.
there is season two, to be honest, something I made in season one wasn't really good. Wasn't really. I think I need to upgrade things. I listened to some ideas. I really like them. So I don't know if it's gonna be like okay, Caballero podcast. That's it, or I'm gonna start this season two. I still really don't know. Maybe the audience can choose, but to be just to promise you, if there is season two, it'll be much better than season one. But I didn't decide it yet. I don't know. Maybe some people didn't like the
Hmm.
podcast and just hearing someone speak, and maybe someone to say I wish if it's better. I know that, but I still don't know if it's good or bad idea to continue.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna prepare something else for season two if there's season two. And like, if there's a season two, I'll be the first supporter for you. But let's
Yeah.
head to the next section, and
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the mic for you. And I know this is like an exciting story. I've heard like some of it already, but now I want you to take the mic and speak for the whole story of your work.
My work. as a computer science, as the most people know that I am a logical man. Okay, fine. Let's make it happen. This, I'm a logical man, and people know that. And when I saw the algorithm, when I started studying programming, I really like how it
Mhm.
is, how it's logical, this thing. Especially when I started learning algorithms, because that's something that you're learning that one problem has a lot of solutions. I said yes, that's the logical thing. One problem has a lot of solutions. It's not only one solution. It's not only two. When the doctor or the teacher gives us an exam to make, all of us has different solutions that all of them works on the same program. So I said yes, that's the most logical thing. There is no one solution, and I start to study this until I did it in my personal life. I did algorithms. I know how to make the job done, and the less time I started to. So my life became as a program. Uh,
Mhm.
for example, if you have a problem in your life, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, what happened here?" This stuff. But if you have a problem in programming, you're not gonna say that because you know that this all of this yelling is not gonna fix the problem. So that's why when I
Mhm.
have a problem in my real life, just think, start with the beginning, the source, looking for the source of the problem, fix it, everything is done. The next time you're not gonna repeat the thing that you do, so you're gonna just try to change it, try something new, and also less time, and so on. So my life became like that. So when your
Mhm.
life became like your work, you're enjoying your work. That what happened. Especially when I know some people, some friends are really logical, has the same interesting things. I said, okay, fine. This a really good life. Just you need to be creative. That's the thing I learned. You need to be creative because if you just do what other people done, I think if I do what you do, one of us is an addition in this life. You have to do something
Mhm.
different because you're an addition. You have to do something different, something that makes you you. That's what I started to do. And about my work, what the most thing what's the most important thing of my career? It's not the salary. That what I start. I've never focused on the salary. I
Mhm.
I'm here to work, to get some money, and to learn. Try to learn everything. That was the wise thing. I believe. Try to learn from everything. For when you speak to someone, try to learn more. I saw some people when they see two people speak of something, I didn't interested in it. They just go away. For me, no. I try to listen to learn something new. Even I'm not gonna use it, but maybe one day I'm gonna use it. I mean, um, knowing things is better than not knowing it. That was that was my family always told me. Try to know something. Try to learn something. Everything you will learn, you will need it, or you will need the point of it. Maybe you will need something else. Try to do this. That was the idea, and that how I impressed my bosses on work.
Mhm.
I try to be creative. I try to do more. I try to do something unexpected. That what I do in my work. Since I finished my formation, of course I was looking for a job, and of course 1 year and 2 months, I guess, without a job. With a lot of interviews,
Mhm.
but without a job. I was kind of, it's not hopeless, but I tried to do something of me. I study everything I think related to programming. I studied Arduino. I think you know Arduino. I studied
Mhm.
Unity, programming to develop games. I studied how to develop websites, how to make voiceover. I don't give up. Okay, I want to do something. But until yeah, I had a job in the last of 2019, and of course, I was an addition to the company until it closed
Mhm.
because of coronavirus. And also they lost a lot, so yeah, they're broke, so they closed. And I've been for 5 months, another 5 months without a job, and I started to try to work in something outside of my major. It's just
Mm-hmm.
they study something like the office of studying. Okay, okay, I went there and I know that I must do the same thing I've done in my work as a programmer, which is to be creative, to do more. It's the same algorithm just repeated in another major. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 8 months, 7 months. It's not my major, and I became an high grade, even it's not
Mm-hmm.
my major. So it's not the point if you're major or not. Do your work, do whatever you do, and try to be creative. And then, of course, I had some problem with the boss uh, until I found an internship. And I didn't say, no, I have 2 years of work and I'm gonna accept the internship. I said, it's
Mm-hmm.
okay, internship, I'm gonna learn something new. I learned a lot, especially with this internship. It wasn't, I didn't get money at the first place. I said, okay, I'm learning here. Um, I had when I was the internship, I was speaking to the guys every day, so it was a funny moment. And then when I finished, I discovered that no, they have money, but they just give it to me when I finished. And then I started working on with the job I have. A lot of challenges, but I believe in myself. I can do it. I say, okay, I can do it, and I swear, I didn't know how I can do it, but I say, I will do it. I don't know. I know at the end I would do it. As every experience passed, I did a lot. When I say I can do
Mm-hmm.
it, and when I make my research, I did it. So the same's gonna happen. I don't understand nothing, so I just do some research and doing it. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god.
Indeed, Caballero, you have a great point that we should always keep learning and never give up on life.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, that we also um, shouldn't ever waste a chance. You know, you missed 100% of the chances you didn't take. So basically,
Mhm.
when you had an internship, you didn't say, "Oh, I'm already experienced." No, you give it a shot, and it's worked.
Yeah.
So that's a great point. Also, let's talk about something from your podcast itself. You asked me about my luck, and now I think it's time to for me to ask you about your luck. How do you feel lucky in your life?
Oh, more than 100% because you know, as I said, I've never speak about money, and I somehow find I have a money. How to get? I don't know. I'm lucky. I feel
Mm-hmm.
myself. I'm lucky to have a job with during a period that everybody's jobless. I've I have I don't know. I have a lot of things because as a programmer, I really focus on details. When I focus on details in my life, I found some really great gifts given by God. I said I'm
Mm-hmm.
really lucky to have this. Yeah, I think maybe 105, 50, I guess.
I think it's the same as my answer to this question. But again, Caballero, um, like you spoke about creativity, you spoke about being unique, you spoke about this a lot. I need to ask you this: how do you feel creative?
Everything I do, I like to do it with the creativity. I try. It's not important to succeed on this. When
Mm-hmm.
I do a podcast, I try to do it in a creativity way. It's a work or not, I'm gonna do it in a creativity way. Especially if it's a creativity related with I don't know. It's gonna be like something creative and crazy at the same time. That's gonna be really great because if you don't, you're not gonna fear of failing because it's something crazy. Of course, it's gonna fail. But if it works, it's gonna be something good, something perfect. So that's why I try to do something crazy. I think since my childhood, I'm trying to do something crazy, something creative, something nobody has done before, and especially
Mm-hmm.
as you see right now, there's the news live. I think just I'm just gonna try to do that. Um, the yeah, I guess that was creativity for me on everything. Yep. I don't know if where is he? Okay, my host.
I'm having some internet
Yeah,
issues. Sorry
uh,
for that.
yeah. As I told you, I've when I was a kid, I did some creative things.
Would you like to show us?
Um,
Can you bring them?
I have a video because when I was in middle school, I don't know, nobody knows about that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if you have some spice, maybe some new some that. But I guess when
You
I
know, I
was in
always have
a
a hidden source.
yeah, hidden source, literally. Um, when I was in the middle school, there was some academy that came to our school. They say we have a competition.
Mm-hmm.
A competition of what? Okay, you have to choose a lot of competitions. There's a competition of Tajweed Quran, and I wasn't that good, so I didn't
Mm-hmm.
be creative in that thing because I didn't know it. So there is a competition of poetry. I'm not really
Mm-hmm.
interested. Competition of making of a stand-up comedy. Said yeah, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and also a competition of making a movie. When I heard this making a movie, and I'm really a movie fan, I said I'm gonna do it. I don't have camera, I have nothing. So, and also I said, okay, I can break a camera, I can do some, um, I can break some. My one of my colleagues are gonna act, but when I get to do this, I found that really, really hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did that, was I when I do the plan of that was really
Mm-hmm.
bad things. But when I found to do a stand-up comedy, and I saw some comedians, Moroccan comedians, and I stopped with something really creative that one of comedians did is doing comedy was the most interesting things, which are news. He's doing a news in a sarcastic way, and I said, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nice things. Let's make it creative. So that's why I made this. I think the chat they're speaking something else. I don't know. They're really creative, though, those guys. Um. So
Welcome to BCC.
yeah. Um. So I start to say, okay, I'm gonna do stand-up comedy. I'm gonna speak about news, but in my own way. I'm gonna do some reporters out there that is all on scene. That's gonna be a little bit crazy. So I said, okay, I give them, I apply, but the most creative thing, I didn't just apply. I applied
Mm-hmm.
multiple times. Sometimes I go to apply. Sometimes I get someone of my relatives to apply, or someone in my family. Are you gonna go to this place? Okay, just put this paper there. Apply a lot of times until they call me. And when they call
Mm-hmm.
me, well, they call me. I think before 2 days. Yeah, at night they say, okay, after tomorrow you have your show, so get ready the script, and I did prepare nothing. I went to there. Okay, I said I'm gonna make a uh, my reporter gonna go out street and gonna speak about someone who's buying mint, who's selling mint,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, with to the tourist. Okay, but the thing that gonna make people laugh is nobody understand it. No one of them understand the others. So I say, okay, there someone speak Moroccan, someone speak French. So and also the Moroccan gonna speak in Moroccan accent this French. So it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
kind of good. And I say, okay, but there is something that makes it funny is that there is I'm gonna looking for a word that is in French gonna be a meaning, and Arabic gonna be another meaning. And I tried
Mm-hmm.
to looking for that, and then I found the word. I don't remember it, but I found the word. Okay, I went to the scene. I was in a cinema, a huge I used theater, so I said, okay, when I when I go on the top of the theater, at the top of the chairs, and I saw this, all of the cheers gonna
Mhm.
watch me. Oh my god! And I have to make them laugh. Either they're gonna eat me. I mean, that's the the most logical thing. I said, oh my god, how to do this? Okay, let's try. I went. My father used to tell me it's okay. There's nothing bad. Even the professional comedians, they just turn off the light to not make them see the audience, so they're not gonna struggle. I said, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna struggle. I was the second one. There was the one guy before me. Um, okay, there was another guy before me. He did what a second, please.
I think our guest is having a technical issue, so let's see the chat until he come back.
Oh, just my plane to Morocco. Okay, just I'm gonna speak. Um, yeah. Okay, when I get to the scene, I saw this guy before me. People just laughing, trying to clap, trying to improve him. I said, okay, so these are really nice. When I get my turn, trust me, HiDDeN. When I said the first joke, people laugh.
Mhm.
The whole
That gave you
the whole
confidence
theater
for
was
you.
laughing. I
Mhm.
get them, so they're mine. I make them laugh. I try to do something out of script, so I just make them laugh. Start making them laugh. I mean, I have this power to I don't know. It was a really great feeling. Yeah, that the first thing. The second thing, the year after, I have a video. Uh, it was in the cyber. I think some people here, maybe Jax will know that. Um, it wasn't in a cyber. There's a camera on a cyber, and I was singing. It's not like TikTok on nowadays, but it wasn't a TikTok. It was me. Okay,
Oh,
I don't know if you wanna gonna see something like that or not.
oh, we sure want to see something like that.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's Caballero is like
Yeah,
ahead of the time.
I
Like
was actually singing an
he
Egyptian
was
song.
doing
So
TikToks
just
before 2000. Egyptian song. Wow,
yeah, just to know
we
that
want to
I know
see this
Egyptian
now.
things before. I don't know. Maybe the audience would doesn't want to speak about that. Doesn't want to
And
say
I,
that. I
I
guess.
think they want to see it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they want
Nobody.
to
I
see it.
think they're just
I'm completely
focusing
sure.
on their things of dollars or becoming an admin or something like that. I guess. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
No, no, no. Let's ask the audience. Do you guys want to see the video or not? And I just want to see yeses in the chat right now. We're waiting. Yes, as he wants.
No, it's the
Having
same one.
two
It's
videos
the same
telling
girl.
yes.
See. Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, I was in a cyber just trying to do some lip sync. Oh my god. Um I was young, guys. But yeah, I was in this song of Abu Leaf, King Kong.
Mm-hmm.
It was really great song. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was me. Like
Oh my god.
yeah, yeah, that was me actually when I was young. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough, guys. Okay.
We want more.
Okay, I still have this T-shirt just for memory. Yeah, well, people love it. Okay, that was creative, you know, to make it. And my family watched that. They love a lot, and still until now, if a new member became in the family, if someone came from outside of country, it's just you have to see Caballero. on this video. I have to see this video. I don't know. It's became one of the the oh my god, the
Mhm.
traditional thing. One of the protocol of this family. Yeah. Oh my god.
I think it's a really funny video, and like it's like for you when you were young, so it's even nostalgic, which make it more and more better. So, guys, we're coming to the end. We're coming to the final section of today's podcast. So far, that was really enjoyable for me as a host. I really enjoyed
Uh,
having you as my guest. I think the
me
audience
me too.
also
Me too
enjoyed
as a
this.
guest. Me too as a guest. I really like the idea of being a guest.
So, Caballero, for the first time,
Hmm.
and we want to know how was the experience of the podcast?
Great, great. I mean, how was the experience of the podcast you stole from me? Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, yeah. I really enjoyed the idea, but really, thanks to Jax because he gave me this opportunity to do a podcast. He helped me a lot create this channel, upload the sound bar, the sound board. I mean, he did a lot
Mhm.
to make this podcast became the Caballero podcast we see right now. I guess that the I have to thank him a lot actually. But the experience was great. I saw people waiting for a week every Thursday. Some people cannot join to the server because they are busy. But when it came to podcast, they just I don't know, leave everything and join the podcast. I really appreciate all of
Mhm.
that. I mean, it's really great thing to do, and also it's among your family here. So I feel like I did something to this server because this server gave me a lot. So it's my time to give that back.
Okay. So, Caballero, I've got something for my hidden sources just right now. They said that you used to do voices. Is that true?
Well, I am. When I was learning English, I tried to imitate people, but I think it wasn't that good. So I tried to imitate the voice with the accent, and everything. So I guess, yeah, I do some. It's not really the most, but I do some the thing that I like to watch. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Your hidden sources
You
didn't
made
say it.
me you made me sing in my episode, so I have to make you do a voice in my episode, at least one. And I think I should make you sing as well if you can sing. But uh, like you said, you can do voices.
Yeah.
Earlier in the
Okay.
episode, you said you liked Lord of the Rings. Can you
Oh
do
yeah, yeah.
something for this?
Yeah. When I start watching Lord of the Rings, it was a really great thing to watch. But I like to imitate voices, like the voice of Gollum. I guess you know that voice of Gollum
Mhm.
is too deep. It's too. I don't know. It's really hard. But I said I started to say, we want that. We need that. Must have the pressures. They stole it from us. Sneaky little hobbitses. Yeah, and the other golems say, no, not matter. They say, yes, precious. They stole it from. I. Oh my God. Yeah, like like
Wow.
Wolf say, my precious. Yeah, I like to do. Yeah, because I am a really huge fan of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I did that voice. Okay, oh my god.
So you're like a great fan for Lord of the Rings, but my source told me that you know something else about Lord of the Rings. Do you want to speak about that?
Something else like what?
Okay, you don't want to say it.
Oh my god,
He said that you can
is
rap.
sticks in his sources. Okay.
He said that you can rap and that you know a rap song about Lord of the Rings because you're a big fan of Lord
uh,
of the Rings.
I think I know the sources because it was here when I was okay. Yeah, it was a rap song about Lord of the Rings. when you try to learn English by rap, um,
Hmm.
I think it's really good thing because it's really fast and you have to try to speak fast. So yeah, it was a rap. I don't know. We don't have a karaoke here, but okay. Okay. Let me drink some water. Okay. Yeah.
Always stay hydrated. Oh, and look at the mug, guys. Wow.
Oh
No, no,
yeah.
no. We should talk about the mug.
Okay. This is the Lord of the Rings, as you see. This is the Hobbit, Star Wars, and of course my dear members here, starting from Silicon, Jax, Midos, Sabio, um, Emma, Emmy, B, Sue, HiDDeN, of course, there's you, Balmy, Eugene, Bella, the ECC, the Flow Club, which is Simpson, Hey B, Ender, Mazen, Payne, Gado, Yaya, and Farah, and Caballero here. Of course, Egyptian Moroccan, good names, some of the guys that the game I used to play with the guys here. Something creative, you know.
Guys, I need this mug right now. Someone get us this
I
mug and
think
start selling.
you have a picture of it, I guess, so you can put it here.
Oh,
If
oh yeah, of course. Let me send it in the chat so they can have
I don't
a
know, I've
closer
sent
look.
it to you if you when I was created
I'll
in
send it
Mac.
in the chat in a second. Okay, here we go, guys. This is the mug.
Mm-hmm.
We should get this mug, guys. Jax, you should work on this. We should get this mug.
Yeah, actually, I
Okay.
someone here Ander liked the idea, so likes the idea. So I made one for him. Yeah, with the Photoshop with the same design. I made the members. He made of course the thing that he likes. It was really great thing to do. Yeah, about the rap song. Okay. Lord of the Rings is the number one trilogy. Try to deny and it just sounds silly. Worldwide gross is almost 3 billion. 16 times with the mirror free Willy. Lord of the Rings is the number one trilogy. Movie so sick I gotta take a nap villain when I'm sniffing Cavadillies. Sippy Camamillies. Lord of the Rings is the number one trilogy. Lord of the Rings is the number one trilogy. Ask anybody and they know the dilly. From Jacksonville to Manila, Philly. Ask all the fishes, the seaweed, the krilly. Back to the future, or you got the DeLorean, who got 60 also of a Florian, an archaeologist. Sorry, I'm snoring. It's Indiana Jones and it's simple of boring. Billionaire fights crime. I don't understand. The Dark Knight's capitalistic propaganda and hockey ain't shit. So I have money ducks, and I know it's 5 movies, but Twilight sucks. Sorry. Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow. I'm so speechless, guys. Like, look at this, guys. Our guest today can like program, can do Photoshop, can sing, can change his voice. Someone who's so talented, that's so
I don't
creative,
know.
guys. Like, this has been exciting so far. Like, wow, just wow, you're just making me speechless. So, guys, by the way, we forgot about asking questions. We said we are gonna have questions, guys, but till now I only had two questions from the audience. And yes, Kevin, don't be surprised. We're gonna have some questions from the audience before we end the episode.
Okay.
But right now, Kevin, like, wow, he can rap and he can also change your voices.
Uh,
Tell the audience to get us
I
some
tried as a
more
challenge.
questions.
I like to challenge to do some challenges. So yeah.
Okay, so Kabir, like tell our audience get some questions. Can you do another voice? Can you change your voice to another voice? What can you do?
I think Yuda from Star Wars, because I'm Star Wars fan as well. Um, he said in his speak, and I don't know, it's rewind. I guess he speak like that. They start with the. It didn't start with the subject and then the verb. It started the verb with the It's really complicated. Um,
Mhm.
okay. It was there like, mm, uh, Darth Vader, your father is. Uh, patient must you learn. Oh my god.
Wow.
What do you said again? I don't know. No try, no try. Do or not do. Something like that. Oh my god, that it hit my throat. Okay, I don't know if people here know Yoda, but Yoda speak like that. So yeah.
Mhm. Guys,
Um.
I'm just so speechless at the end of the podcast. So let's start asking the audience questions. So Jack said, how to be like Caballero.
How what?
How to be like Caballero.
Oh, try to not be like Caballero, and you will be a Caballero. But uh, uh, as I said, if I am like someone, so one of us is just an audition. So try to be yourself, guys, because you didn't say the dark side of Caballero. Just say that this guy is smiling and doing some stuff. Uh,
Mhm.
do not.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Let's see. Guys, don't forget to ask questions.
Okay, just
And
delete
also, you can
this comment
mention me.
from Eugene because she said something like that.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay. Guys, come on. This is the last episode. Let's ask our great host.
come on. Is it great host? Okay, it's you. Okay.
No, of course it's you. You've hosted a lot more than me.
Okay, but actually, I believe if you do your own podcast, you gotta be really great because you have a great accent. You know how to deal with questions. You have your hidden sources, so it's really nice idea. This hidden sources actually, yeah, it's really creative to have this. I have okay. Okay, I guess there's a question from Sue.
Yes, and Sue is asking, what is your upcoming plan in this year?
It's gotta be exclusive here, but it's not exclusive actually. But okay. But by the way, now that the second season, we don't really know if it's gonna be in the first place, but not when. About the question of Sue, my upcoming plan to visit Egypt. Actually, I want to go to there to see this country.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying. Actually, I'm planning, not just thinking. I'm planning to do that actually, but I don't know if I'm welcome or not. Uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, that was the question of Sue. Yeah,
And
that
also,
was the plan.
mhm, we're also
Mm.
having Jax asking, what is the traits you like in people?
Uh, what is the traits you like in people? I like people to treat me. I like people to be human. I don't like to do something illogical. I don't know if I understand the question right or not. I mean, how I do like people treat me, right? Is that the question?
No, it's the traits. Like, what do you like in people?
Oh,
You
the
know,
okay, some properties. Okay, so I like for me I like people to laugh. I like I don't know if I'm not understand, but I like the people who laugh a lot. That's why my quote in Discord here is the quotes from Charlie Chaplin: "The day without laughter is the day wasted." I like people who laugh. Uh, the most traits I like in other people, and also of course I like to people to be honest. I like I don't like people lying because it's really I feel like it's kids things. It's not my things. It's not the things I love from people. But for me, the people who laughs a lot makes enjoy make you think better. It's really something really good to laugh, to try to make new jokes, to laugh more and more, so it's really useful. I like people who laugh. That was the questions.
yes, these were the questions. And now we can have your final words for this season. Like we
Oh my god.
really, I'm speaking now as a fan, not as a guest
Uh-huh.
or as a
Thank
host.
you,
Let
Stream.
me say that we really enjoyed the whole season, the whole episodes of you being a host, and we enjoyed every single episode. It
I
was
hope
really
so.
great. The idea itself was really great. But now I want to have your final words as the one who was behind all of this, the one who hosted the podcast, the one who had the idea, the one who chose the audience. Like it was a vote, but simply you chose me as the first guest. So
Yeah.
that was also good. So okay, I want to have your final words about all of this.
Well, actually, your choice was the only one I chose is you because every other guess was votes and people who chose. But I wanna say a special thanks to both of you, to you, HiDDeN and Jax. I want to ask Jax to believe in the idea in the first place, and he did his best to make it work, to make Caballero podcast on a broadcast. Really, thank you for preparing everything for to make the podcast work. Thank you, HiDDeN, for accepting the invitation for the first episode and this episode. I know you're busy with this college with a lot of stuff, but you left everything and came to this episode. I really appreciate it. I really want to thank everyone who attend this episode every Thursday from this to be the beginning to the end. Comments, especially the big fans, Midos and Eugene and Nada. Those are for me the big fans of the Caballero podcast because I saw them every Thursday, start and at the beginning to the end. Of course, there are others, but are not active as those. Thank you for for encourage me to do because every time I join, I find people ask me when the next episode, well, how to vote, we're gonna be the next guest. I really like the atmosphere, and people right now want the second season. I guess that the only reason or one of the reasons to make season two because people want that, and also some people didn't has a chance to be a guest. I would really appreciate it to host them. So those are the reasons that makes me make the seasons two. But I really great with this opportunity to do this, and I promise you to do my best to make it great. Or maybe one day, maybe you and I head and make a great podcast together, international one. You know, something professional, not only on this server. I don't know. I really, it's a good start. If I'm gonna be in this podcasting thing, it's gonna be a great start for me with this experience.
Thank you so
So
much,
thank you.
Caballero. Like it's been like a great season. It's been a great episode. I really enjoyed having you as
Yeah,
a
me
guest, and I
too.
enjoyed
Me.
being a guest
How
for
do you
you.
think about this whole thing? So, and also people who expect to see someone Caballero this stuff. So sorry if I failed you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Actually, did you read the news?
Of course, I read the news. I'm always reading the news. But let's ask the audience: did you guys read the news or not?
Yeah. We had I don't know. I had another. I was preparing for the questions to HiDDeN to ask him, but okay. No,
I
no, no.
feel
Nice,
you on
nice,
this.
nice one.
I had to make a little surprise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But actually, nice one. Yeah. I guess I don't know who's the admin. I know who changed the name of the podcast, but it's okay. But it's okay. Okay, the mic is yours, HiDDeN. Thank you, everybody. See you the next season, or see you if I'm a guest of another episode. Like the news, there's a podcast uh, hosted by Jax. I hope you like it.
Thank you so much, everyone, and again for like I don't know for how many times, but like I'll say it. Thank you so much, Caballero, for being
Oh,
one of the
so
most
no,
important things in the server. by the podcast and by helping people. And it was a great experience to be in the podcast, either as a guest or either as a host. And I think
Mm-hmm.
everyone enjoyed being here, either as an one part of the audience or as a guest. And for me, I think I'm the only one who had the experience of like a guest host and
Yeah.
being one of the fans as well. I just want to tell you, it was a really great experience. You were really creative about this, and I hope there's a season two. And again, I want to thank the audience, every and each single one of them. Thank you all, and have a great day.
Thank you.